Hello to all my friends out there, and hello to all my new friends out there. This video is how to get things done quick. How to succeed and get things done quick. So most of my life I was a student. So one of the things that I was doing when I was a student was I was learning. Learning, always. Okay, number one, create a roadmap. That means when you're trying to learn something, you're creating a learning pathway. When you have a hard time learning things, that's because you have no learning pathway. And you have to establish a learning pathway, and it's not hard to do. You need a pathway because it's like a road map. It's going to get you there. It's going to get you from where you are now to where you want to go. The road map is going to get you there faster. So once you're, a little ways down that road, then you can go a lot faster. And you're going to create learning pathways. Okay, you can read books, but now we have videos on any and every subject. And if you watch one video per week, that would be 4 videos per month, or you could watch 4 videos per day for 12 days, and you could make 1 year's progress in 12 days. You might not want to go that fast. I would. It's the fastest way. Okay, and the thing about videos is so good is it allows you to do more than one thing at once. You can listen and do things more than once. You can drive, you can work on other tasks. So videos don't mean you have to sit there and read like a book, but reading is good. Start where you are and then make progress every single day. Even a small amount of progress is really going to add up. Say if you were to do something 3 times a day for 5 minutes, that would be 15 minutes. And if you did that 4 times, that would be 1 hour. 1 hour is usually desirable for getting somewhere really fast. But if you can, say, listen to 4 videos a day, you're going to get there a lot faster. You're going to learn. And then you can do more than one thing at once. You can multitask. And so you might go, well, multitasking. Well, what you do is you think about multitasking is one thing you're listening, the other thing you're doing something. Say cleaning the house and listening to videos. That doesn't work if you have to pay close attention or watch how they do something. But if you're just listening, you can do that. And how you do more than one thing at once. Now, that was my job, as a hairstylist, and I could be doing more than one thing at once. But one way you can think about it is you can think about each thing you're doing as a room. When you're in one room, you can't be in the other room, so you think about your task, as a separate room. So doing more than one thing at once. Okay, let me review those really quick. Create a roadmap. That tells you how to get there, the fastest way to get there, helps you create learning pathways. Videos will get you there faster. Start where you are, make progress every day, do more than one thing at once, if possible, and think of each thing you're doing as a room. Okay, that's the first part. Now, let's go on to, I have a few more things. How to really get things done. All right, just a minute, I'll be back. Let me check and make sure this thing is going. Okay, how to really get things done. One of the best ways to really get things done is to multitask. I will give you an example. Okay, 2 years ago, October 31st, there was a knock on my door, and the manager where I live said the owner wants his apartment back. Okay, this was bad news because at the end of the year, that's when my son, the tax accountant, has to rest. So they wanted the apartment back when we need to be resting. So we had they gave me a 60-day notice. I'd lived there 60 years. I could drag that thing on for 60 days, or I can just do it, get it over with, and be done with it. Like clearing a forest. I can cut one tree down, or else I can just clear the whole forest. So it was decided that after 16 years, I would move out. And I did that in 4 days. And how did I do that? I did that by multitasking. What I did is I worked on this move from morning until night, taking small breaks when I started to feel the fatigue so I wouldn't get too tired and conk out. And I listened to videos that I was interested in. And at that time, I was listening to Miles Johnson, Super Soldier Talk, James Casbolt, and Max Spears. And they have tons of videos, and they're super interesting. And I have heard every single one, most of them more than one time. So I multitasked. Okay, so now, creating a pathway. Right now, I'm feng shuiing my apartment, and I'm learning the law of attraction. Okay, I can listen to the law of attraction videos while I'm cleaning the house. Okay, in order to feng shui the house, there's a lot of work that has to be done. So by listening to the law of attraction and by working on the feng shui, I'm doing two things at one time. So when I'm feng shuiing the house, I have to get rid of everything broken, damaged, or soiled. And then, as you see, I found yesterday, I made one little step, and I couldn't find my waterfalls, and I bought this cute little waterfall. It's pretty good. And I'm decorating with shells, rocks, and carnival glass. And so all I have is some iridescent glass, and I'm moving in the right direction. And so now, okay, if you're going to learn a subject, if you watch 30, 40, 50, 60 videos over and over and over, pretty soon you're going to learn fast. So I have been at this a couple of days, and I've made big progress on the feng shui, and I've also made big progress on the law of attraction. But remember, I had a learning pathway from the move. I had to move in 4 days, and I was watching the James Casbolt, Max Spears, Miles Johnson, and Super Soldier Talk videos. So I had already established a learning pathway. Okay, now I have a common problem: lose weight. I actually am pretty much of an expert on losing weight, and I gained a lot of weight, so now I have to lose weight again. So one thing I know is if you torture yourself, you're not going to stick with it. You have to cut fat, cut carbs, cut sugar, no starving. So I have a diet that is very, very effective, and it's not too hard. It is meat, vegetables, bran cereal, and milk as much as you want. Okay, it can be any kind of meat as long as it's the meat. So what I have, since I have done this so many times, I have some food I like. Any kind of salad, any kind of roasted vegetables, any kind of steamed vegetables. I usually put a little margarine and some lemon pepper on the steamed vegetables. Maybe a little Parmesan cheese on the roasted vegetables. I like steak with jalapeno and red onions. Non-fat cottage cheese, unlimited, eggs, bacon, chicken and roasted vegetables, or chicken and salad, steak and eggs and salad. So, to lose weight, all I do is I just pretty much stay on the meat, vegetables, bran cereal, and milk. I usually get Raisin Bran or All Bran, and the thing about Raisin Bran and All Bran is you will lose it. Okay, so that's kind of unsavory. So now, other cleaning projects. Cleaning the car. Okay, this brings us, oh no, oh, okay. This brings us to a point. You can do things yourself, or you can pay someone else to do it. If you do it yourself, you're usually going to do a better job, and you're usually going to, it's going to be much cheaper, like cleaning the car. So when you're approaching one of those projects, if you do it yourself, you can, first of all, I don't like soap on my car, so I wipe my car down with a bucket of water, and then I just drive to the car wash and I spray my car down, maybe one day. The next day, clean the windshield, windows on the outside, then the windows on the inside, then vacuum and clean the interior. So it might take me a few days to clean it if I do it myself. However, I could pay somebody else to do it. Okay, save money, earn more money. Okay, this one is kind of easy in a way. You could earn more money, and I posted two things. I showed you my swap meet and I showed you the guy's truck. But another thing I did was I would work 2 and 3 jobs, and if one of my jobs wasn't working out pretty well, then the other job sometimes would. And so that's like when you're doing more than one thing at once. You're in a different room when you're at this shop. You're in a different room when you're at that shop. And you're doing, it's a aspect of doing more than one thing at once. And I went to school most of the time, full time. Okay, you can save more money. Okay, now this is where, you know, the more money thing. You can watch videos, 30, 40, 50 videos, and you're going to start getting some good ideas, and it's really going to work. This is one of the most valuable tools I have learned. Listen to videos when you're in the car. Listen to videos when you're cleaning the house, cooking the dinner, watching the videos. We do that anyway on YouTube. I do. Okay, cooking. I was having a terrible, terrible time. I had no learning cook pathways. The only way I really knew how to cook is just whatever people were doing around me. So finally I found Cuisinart Culinary School. There's 7 videos. Last night I watched 3 and I'll watch the other 4. And then I'll just repetitiously watch these videos, and then I'll go on and find some more videos that are like schools until I've watched like 50, 60 of these videos. Chess, how to play chess. Okay, chess is easy to find videos on, but it's not one of those things that's easy to multitask. You've got to sit there, you've got to watch it. A lot of times they say, what would you do? But it's rather enjoyable, so you can just bust through the videos and you are going to start picking up stuff, and then you can go online and play against people, strangers, so you know you won't humiliate yourself if you're not a good chess player. Okay, rooftop garden. Watch tons of videos. I'm feng shuiing my garden. First of all, I have to clean the area, and then I'm just going to be watching videos on rooftop gardens. All kinds of ideas, 30, 40 videos, and try to apply. The main thing is you want to get plants. Okay, now let me see if I have anything else. And another thing I'm doing is I'm watching fashion design videos. That's another one that's not easy to learn, but it can be learned. It's very, very interesting. So, just a quick review on what I just said. You can watch this more than once. How to really get things done, multitask, how to lose weight, meat, vegetable, bread, cereal, and milk, cleaning the car, or cleaning anything. You can do it yourself, or you can pay someone else to get it done. Earn money. Watch the videos over and over until you find something that's going to work for you. Maybe you're a scrimper. Maybe that's going to work for you. Cooking. Cuisinart Culinary School. Chess. Just do a Google search. Rooftop garden, same thing, and just bust out those videos. 1 or 2 a day, 1 a week. You can read books if you prefer. If you don't have internet, you can get it at the library. You can get it at Starbucks, and you can get it at McDonald's. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.